Today we're making chicken tikka masala, a dish known for its spiced, creamy tomato sauce. Having covered the marination and cooking of the chicken last week, today we focus on the famous sauce itself. Starting with a twist, we add a generous amount of coconut cream. A technique often used in Southeast Asian cooking, and for me the key of making this dish creamy, rich, but not heavy. Creamy because it's cream after all. Rich because through heat we're going to evaporate almost all of the water content, giving us on one hand coconut oil, on the other coconut solids. And just like real ghee making in India, we're going to use the oil to gently toast our solids, giving us the nutty richness that you would associate with this dish, and not heavy because through this method the overall fat in this dish is significantly lower. If you've ever had a coconut-based Thai curry, that's the technique they used. You see the steam? That's the water content evaporating. And we keep stirring it to prevent the bottom from catching, from burning. It does take slightly longer, but trust me, the complexity and richness is so worth it. Now, once there's not much steam coming out and you can hear a gentle sizzle and feel the resistance, we know the cream is now starting to split, and we can start building our aromatic base for the sauce, starting with the minced onion, which would give us some depth and sweetness. And once again, through heat, we evaporate the water content of the onion to concentrate its sweetness. Season with salt, help draw out the moisture. Now you can really see the coconut oil splitting and the onion is becoming slightly translucent. So we continue to build our base. We add some ginger, not just for the kick, but for a bit of freshness to balance the richness. Minced garlic for some savory depth and some caramelized sweetness. And we're doing it in this order so the ginger can retain some freshness and the garlic will not burn given the higher sugar content. Once everything is fragrant, we continue to build flavors, starting with the signature warmth and complexity from the garam masala, which we've covered extensively last Monday. Cumin powder for some earthy, slightly bitter notes, and to balance the richness and warmth, some coriander powder for some citrusy freshness. Now, the other form of heat, the spiciness and color from the Kashmiri chilli powder. And we toast the spices slightly to really get the essential oils going before introducing more liquid, taking all the fat-soluble flavors with our beautiful coconut oil. Now, the concentrated umami bomb, tomato puree. Cook it out slightly to further concentrate its flavor and remove a bit of the harshness. And just before we add the tinned tomato, to have a bit more control, making sure we're mopping up all these beautiful flavors, we're going to add a bit more coconut cream to deglass the pan. You can use water as well. This way we have no flavor left behind it, and now you should be able to smell that amazing toasted coconut aroma. Look at that. Once you know you have a clean pan, tinned tomato, the less concentrated umami bomb goes in, and this would give us a lot of brightness and acidity, once again to balance the richness we just built. Continue to scrape the bottom. Now, lid on, and we let this simmer at low heat for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, our beautiful sauce is ready. Now, you taste to adjust the seasoning. Ooh. And you adjust the amount of cream you want in your dish. In this case, a small dash of coconut cream to finish. And very optional, some dried fenugreek leaves, just for a bit more aromatic depth and a hint of bitterness. But please, don't let the shopping stop you from cooking it. The dish is flavorful enough. Now, at this point, you can add any form of cooked chicken you have. In our case, supermarket rotisserie chicken. And you have an amazing dish. I mean, the sauce will even work with blanched broccoli, I'm not joking. Fold everything in. Beautiful. Touch more cream to finish. And just some green for brightness. This is chicken tikka masala.